more days hotter than this. And this is a comfortable day. I think you guys can do real great.
What a morning. I woke up to 40-knot north wind, rain, storm, thought the race was going to get canceled. Rodney evaluated and the field narrowed, but the race started at 2 o'clock, and what a race it was.
We had some, seriously stormy conditions out there. Luckily, it let up a bit, and we were able to start without too much rain and found some wind out there. It wasn't quite the direction we wanted, but it was out there.
There's Army Armstrong. He took an early lead, took an inside route, got some really good glides, and pulled ahead of you. I was like, wow, this is going to be tough. And then you got some glides and got back. And then the next thing we had to worry about was Kaeo. He came up and started giving some challenge. The glides were incredible.
Yeah, Kaeo was really fast. He was finding the bumps in the tricky conditions. You know, you're kind of catching them in and have to fight it back out. It was pushing you back towards shore. So it was definitely, challenging conditions, but tried to make the most of it.
I heard that some of the guys had the best, longest glides they've ever had in their life.
Yeah, it's true. You know, you never know when you're out there, you're paddling, and you can all of a sudden find yourself on a bump you were not expecting. And, I think a lot of people did.
There's Kaeo on his unlimited board. He's got no leash on, which was kind of risky for those conditions. Next thing I know, there's Travis Baptiste on his 14-foot, caught up to the gang. He was up with the front runners. How's he doing so well on the 14 in those conditions?
Yeah, he was doing very well on the 14. It actually seemed like in those conditions with the close bumps and the kind of, side chop, 14 actually works pretty good in those conditions. That fits a little better in the bumps, better than the 17. So it actually, it's a bit more work, but you can definitely make it go fast.
Oh, here comes that one. You took off. We're at Camp 1. Caught the nose, went down for a second. Got right back up, right back in the groove. Locked into 3 or 4 more glides. What were you thinking at that point in the race?
Yeah, all of a sudden I was definitely not expecting a bump that big, and kind of caught me off guard and wasn't far enough back.
There's Livio. He took a more outside line and then dropped back in, and I expected a big challenge from him, and sure enough, late in the race he showed up. I hadn't seen him in the beginning part.
Yeah, he's always fast, in any kind of downwind condition, so I was definitely trying to chase him down once he dropped in from the outside.
And then here we are at Pier 1. You had like 3 in a row, beautiful glides. Kind of taking you in, not exactly where you're going, but you were able to ride them and then get back on your line, and you made up ground. But Kaeo was out front, and pretty much the first guy to reach that harbor mouth is going to be hard to beat. And there's Kaeo, got there first, and Army Armstrong second, right there, stroking hard. Livio next, and then you and Travis came around the corner. I don't think there was a position change into the harbor that last 3/4 of a mile. Kaeo paddling in and taking the win there. What an exciting race. Livio got third. You're fourth. Travis fifth. What an incredible day. And I'd just like to thank everybody that showed up and raced in those challenging conditions. That was the most exciting race I've ever seen out there.